Thank you everyone. Hello, and nice to meet you guys. I'm very happy to have this opportunity to share with you all about what we have done from the previous. Okay, sorry. Okay, so today I'd like to briefly share some of my past experience and the knowledge I've accumulated over the years in the dental industry. So in addition, I will touch upon the current application of AI in the field of dentistry. So at first, let me introduce myself a little bit. So my background is in computer science. So I'm a graduate of NTU CSI program. And after that, I pursued a PhD degree in computer science at UIUC. And then after the academic and research journey, I realized that my passion lay not just in theoretical research. So I was more inclined toward tackling and solving practical engineering problems and making the impact on society. So this realization led me to choose the path of entrepreneurship. So then I start my company and I become an entrepreneur. So in the past few years of my entrepreneur journey, I have tackled several interesting challenges and developed various products. So initially, my first topic was focused on connected car technology. We utilize AI to analyze the internal automotive data and to provide insightful information about a car. So this is my first company, the topic of my first company. And in the years following that project, I devoted more time to the medical field. For example, I developed an AI-based kidney dialysis system. So this system was integrated with IoT technology, connected different dialysis machine, and use AI to analyze the relevant data. And additionally, I've worked on developing AI tools for physical therapies. So I developed some tools to analyze body motion based on physical therapy uh, and provide the body risk assessment data. So this product has been utilized by some major medical institutions and also some big fitness centers. So more recently, my focus has shifted to digitalizing the dental industry. So I'm exploring how to expertise in information technology can transform this traditional field. So that is why I joined a company which is DenO and start to do some digitalization task in dentistry. So let me introduce about our company, DenO, what we are doing. So actually, we are doing things, we are solving the problem in the dental field. So at first, we have the network and members over 8,000 dentists in Taiwan in our platform. Uh, because at the beginning, we established the platform to provide like the e-commerce functionality and also the learning material to dentists. So almost half dentists in Taiwan are our members right now. And our e-commerce platform also serves over 2,000 dental clinics in Taiwan. We streamline the purchase of dental equipment and supplies. And also in each year, we organize more than 100 lectures for dentists, both online and also offline hands-on section. So to keep the dental professionals updated with the latest trend and technology. And then we also develop the software. Our software is a health information system for the dental field. It's known as Dental HIS. So Dental HIS, we had a user coverage over like more than 10 countries as of last year. And we've even implement this system in like the big hospital, for example, the Cathay General Hospital. 国泰医院 in Mandarin. Okay. And then our company also backed by TMU. Yes. So because we develop AI RD diagnosis system, and we have passed the IRB process, and we also in the process of getting the TFDA approval. So our company's goal is to blend technology and the dental care to deliver like the value and to both dentists and patients. Okay, so this is a brief introduction about our company. So today's topic is about AI in dentistry. Uh, before I go to more more deep into the AI part, I want to talk about what is the e-clinic. So currently in the dental clinic, we have several things. We have many things in the clinic, especially the very core part is the software in the clinic is the HIS system. We call the Hospital Information System. And we also call the PMS, which is the Practice Management System. So we noticed that because a HIS or PMS controls all the data inside a clinic. So this is the very important part. So if we want to utilize AI, if we want to utilize the data, we need to have a PMS or a HIS can help us to achieve this goal. So in the beginning, we think about if we want to develop AI, we need to have the good PMS or good HIS system to help us. So maybe you can see here, PMS or HIS are very commonly used in every clinic. So if any of you have visited the dental clinic and pay attention to their computers that they are using, you might have noticed that most clinics software are likely the one shown in the screenshot on the screen. Some of them maybe is like the DOS system here. So in Taiwan, many of these PMS systems were developed over 30 years ago. So around the time, because the national health insurance system was implemented, which is Jianbao. Okay, so with the support of the government, some company developed this system like 30 years ago. However, as time has progressed, most of these systems has remained the same, unchanged in design for the 3 decades ago. So this situation is precisely what we aim to challenge and to change. So these PMS systems are responsible for like handling all clinic related matters, including appointment scheduling, patient record management, health insurance claims, and more. So with the advancement of the modern technology, we have designed a cloud-based architecture to revolutionize the industry's ecosystem. So we decide a PMS ourselves, which is the Dano HIS in here. This is the totally cloud-based, and we use the latest technology to develop this system for the dentistry. So for example, as seen on the screen, this is the redesigned interface of our system, and it represents a commonly used appointment scheduling system in dentistry. After reviewing various cloud-based calendar systems of this era, we have developed a solution that is tailored specifically for dental clinic use. So this is the very important part for the dental clinic because most dental clinics are use appointment system to schedule their patient to schedule while they what kind of the job, the task they need to do. Okay. Another key aspect is the how to record a patient cases. So which is the patient like the medical record, how to record this. So this is quite a complex task. How to present cases, record efficiently, and also in a very easy way and to understand. So this is the very significant challenge. So to address this issue, we have implemented some visual illustration to show treatment plans within patient cases. So just like in this picture, this is a tooth chart with the visual presentation. So we can help the dentist to use this way to understand the patient's record very easily. So this is why we want to implement a very different PMS or health system, because in this era in Taiwan, they are used like the PMS developed by 30 years ago. So this is the new era's HIS system. And however, actually, our goal is to digitalize the HIS system, but it's in fact more challenge in here. So like if you want to transitioning the patient record system to the cloud, it's a big challenge. And there are more critical challenges. Like if you want to do this, we need to consider data security. This is a very critical issue if we want to develop a PMS system. So I believe many of you, if you have any background in computer science or not, but I think all of you may understand the importance of the cybersecurity, but you might be very surprised to learn that a significant portion of the clinic PMS system on the market right now may not even have any encryption data during the transmission. So in the current market, I think a lot of the PMS system, they don't consider the data security is a very important part. So if you have the computer science background, maybe you can visit a dental clinic and use some very basic technique. You can very easily to get the patient record from the system in the clinic. So this is very dangerous. That is why we want to let the dentist know the security is the very important things. So changing this industry ecosystem has required considerable effort. So in our system design, we have always prioritized the security is the very important thing. So patient records are very sensitive personal data that require the utmost protection. So in the last year, we have also achieved the International Security Standard Certification, which is the ISO 27001 and ISO 27701, which are global benchmark for the information security and the privacy protection. So our goal is not only to design a more user-friendly product, but more importantly, to create a safer one. So this is the change we hope to bring to the entire industry. So from the last year to this year, we released this kind of the information to all the dentists, let them know security is a very important issue. They need to think about it. Okay, so that is the reason why we want to develop the PMS system by ourselves. Okay, so next, let's explore another significant aspect of digitalization in dental clinic beyond HIS, which is the X-ray image. So I think virtually every patient will need an X-ray at some point. So making X-ray image equipment manufactured perhaps the most digitally advanced segment in this industry. So this area is also which AI can play the most substantial role in the dental industry. So I will show you two short video about two startup. One is the US startup. They are use AI to solve some problem, and the other video is a Taiwanese startup. They are also use the AI technology to achieve some goals. So I will show the first video for you. Okay, let's see. Sorry. Uh, wait a minute. Hey,
Yes, I'm Dana. Hi, Dana. This is our new software for debt. It is FDA approved software and it's going to show us the exact measurement of your bone levels as well as any. In this X-ray here, these little boxes here are showing areas where you have trouble. The built up bacteria that has hardened and now sitting underneath your gums, and that's pointing out those several areas where you have that. As well as right here, this is showing us here that you have 3 millimeters of gold moss. As you can see, goes in conjunction with the areas of calculus built up. And then these red marks here on these teeth are those areas where you have decay. The reason why it is red is because it's going into the dentin area of your tooth, into that inner layer of the tooth. So the longer this calculus continues to sit here, what it does is it eats away at our bone. The bacteria eats away at that bone, so that's why it's starting to cause loss and it's decreasing there. So the longer that sits, this number will continue to increase. Super important to pay attention to because our tooth is losing that foundation. As that continues decrease, our tooth will also become weaker. So get to the point where we may even need to get an extraction because there will be nothing left to hold it there in place.
okay, so the first video is a company called Overjet in United States. They are using AI technology to analyze X-ray image and to help the dentist to find out the disease and to assist dentists to make their diagnosis more accurate. So this is I think there are so many startup and company around the world using the same technology to solve this kind of problem right now. And I will show you another video is a Taiwanese startup that are using another kind of the AI technology to solve a different problem. Okay. Yes，它跳不过去。哦，这边看到。Okay. This technology is called Smile Design. Okay, so this is the very different application. Smart Design, they are using AI technology to simulate like the before after and let you understand after you do this Smile Design like procedure and what is the result will looks like. So this is another startup using AI technology to help dentists. Maybe they will help dentists to earn more money. Okay. So I hope these two videos would helpful that you understand uh, AI technology how can help the dentistry. So the use of AI for X-ray analysis is just one example of how technology is transforming this field. So actually, in I think in the current era, the AI technology can very easily to distinguish like the shape of each tooth and also to help us to identify some like some basic disease can help the dentist to understand this finding more accurately. So if we want to develop this kind of the application, actually we need to do a lot of things. So to accomplish this, the AI relies on the technique we call the supervised learning. So the supervised learning, which need dental experts, just like dentists, to annotate or label a lot of X-ray image by themselves. After they label each X-ray image, they label this data. The AI can learn from this label data. So this needs the dental expert to do a lot of things to help the AI to learn. So actually, this is a very expensive process because the dentists are very expensive. So if we want to achieve this goal, we need to like to call a lot of the dentists to help us to achieve to finish this job. So this is where the role of the dentist or the dental expert in this field are very important. So by providing the accurate labels and annotations, they can help to train the AI to become the very useful tool for the dental diagnosis and also the treatment planning. So here is the example. We can see, as we can see the video on the screen, this is the can help you understand how to label the data. For example, we can use this tool. The dentist can help to draw out the shape of each tooth in the X-ray image, but it's not just about the shape. They also need to label and annotate a lot of things, like in this picture. So this annotation might include some specific information about the position of the tooth or even possible condition affecting the tooth, such as the cavities or gum disease, for example. So this annotation are a very critical step. So we call these are the learning material, can help us to train the AI model to let the AI understand the dental X-ray. So it's just like to create the textbook for the AI to study from. So this is why this expertise is very crucial. So the quality of the annotation will very directly impact the AI's ability to learn and make an accurate prediction. So we need a very high quality, very good annotation to let AI to have the better quality as the result. So next, let's talk about some AI application developed by our company. Okay, so at first, we observed that the image classification may be a good point to because in the dental field, dentists they all need to put a lot of effort like to organize or to summarize the X-ray image by ourselves. So at first, we think about maybe we can use the AI to help them to organize this X-ray image just by one click. So they don't need to spend a lot of time to do this job. So this is the first application in our company. We observe that and we want to solve this problem. So I will show you a little bit. Okay. Wait a minute. Technical issue. Oh, please. Strange. Oh, I can see a video on my laptop, but nothing here. Very strange. Wait a minute. Hmm, maybe let me show this directly. Okay, just show you a short video about this application. For example, like dentists, they need to like to have some intraoral image because they have a camera. They will take the intraoral image from patient, so they will have so many these intraoral image. So use AI, it can very easily to organize this image just in one click. It can also help us to filter out the garbage image. And for the other part is the X-ray image because some patient they need to take to 14 to 18 different kind of X-ray image we need to diagnose to understand their teeth condition more carefully. So we will have very many like this X-ray image. So also we can use AI to help us to organize this X-ray image just in one click. So this is the very short application developed by ourselves at first. Okay, let me go back. Wait a minute. So choose the very important disease, which is the periodontal disease assessment. So we start by using the same AI model that to sort and organize the dental image at first. So it will classify the 14 to 18, we call the periapical or the biwind X-ray image we talked about earlier. So, and next, we want to use the guideline from the American Academy of the Periodontology released in 2017, which give us the criteria for evaluating the periodontal disease. So, which is 牙周病. Okay. The periodontal disease. Okay, so this one is the RBL. So we want to use the AI to analyze the RBL value and to match the guideline released from the Periodontology Association. So this will help us to assist to evaluate how severe a patient's periodontal disease is. So it's just like in this picture, in this screenshot display, our AI model will first to do the comprehensive analysis is identify the shape of each tooth and to assign its the tooth number for easy reference. And it doesn't stop there. The model also calculate the two things. One is bone level and the other one is CEJ level. Let me see. The red line here, which is we call the bone level, and like the orange line here, which is we call the CEJ level. So AI need to identify these two crucial factor in this dental health assessment. So after gather all this information, our AI will have some calculation. For example, this is the process of AI, how they do the calculation, and then they will help us to calculate the value, which is we call the RBL value for us. So once we have this RBL value, we can match the guideline to see the severity of the periodontal disease. So there are four different severity, which is stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4. So if we have this RBL value, we will have the how severe of this periodontal disease is. And when we develop this AI technology, we will have some like the difficulty we need to deal with. So for example, because there are so many different kind of X-ray machine. So for different kind of X-ray machine, they will have the different kind of condition X-ray image. For example, they will differ from like the color, and they will have the maybe the entire X-ray image will look very different like. So we need to have some preprocess the process to help us to do the style transformation. We need to normalize all these X-ray image machine to let AI can help us to identify the periodontal disease. And also, we have another very big issue is the missing tooth issue. So because in the X-ray image, they are very easily to misunderstand the condition about the missing teeth. So we need to have to put some effort to let AI to know how to deal with this problem. So we also develop another post-processing method. So I may not to talk too much here. We have some different algorithms to help us to post-processing to deal with how to distinguish which this is the missing teeth in this picture. So, and in the end, so we will have this AI model can help us to analyze the periodontal disease. So we can just like in this short video, in our PMS system, once we put the AI model in here, we can very easily to click the button to analyze this X-ray image, and then we can have the periodontal disease severe level. For example, the stage 1, stage 2, or stage 3 on the picture can help the dentist to very easy to understand this periodontal disease severity. So this is what we want to use the AI to do to solve this problem. Okay. Okay, and for the next part is we are not only use the AI to analyze the image, we are also we want to integrate with the other kind of AI technology, which is the large language model. I think maybe most of you use ChatGPT in your daily life. So we think about how can we integrate this kind of technology and to develop the product and to help the dentistry. Okay, so yes, we develop a product is called Deno.ai. So let me share with you some why we want to do this. So because like 6 years ago, since 2018, we have put a lot of effort to understand the software development in the dental industry. So we invest a considerable amount of time and energy into it, and we've even gone as far as to create our own PMS system, so which is DenoHIS. So during our travel, because we go to a lot of the countries, we want to know the software, the PMS in their country, and we think about can we have the one PMS system for all different countries for the dentists all around the world, and our answer is no, because we found that there are no one size fit all solution can for all the dentists around the world. So the reason manifold. These include the fact that the operational workflow and the habits can vary wildly from the individual or clinic to another, but in the global industry, so we think about what can we do more, because we cannot have the one solution for every country, but what can we do more? So we think about maybe we can have the AI tool can help you to use your own PMS more efficiently. So this is why we combine the large language model, like the ChatGPT technology. We create a new product. It's called Deno.ai. The goal of Deno.ai is to want to become your assistant to help you to use your PMS. So this is the very different direction here. So Deno AI is just like I said, is a dental assistant. So you can install it on your browser. So it can very integrate seamlessly with your system right now. So they have some functionality. For example, you can just have the very simple text selection on your PMS system. So you can select and then to ask question to AI. For example, in Taiwan, we have a lot of health insurance code. Every dentist, every clinic, they need to know. They need to memorize a lot of the different health insurance code to accomplish the rule by our government. So if you don't know some codes, their meaning, so you can use AI to teach you. So I can show very quick video in here. For example, this is the health insurance code here. We select this code, and then this is the Deno AI. We can pop out a menu here. So you can check out the rule in here. We can see, okay, this code, the entire rule in here, and also some another information which is in here is the ICD-10 code for this health insurance code, and also some very other information can a dentist want to know. Okay, so this is one kind of application here, and I will show you another one is you can also even ask the question. So, okay, for example, if I ask the question in here and I click the button, so the Deno.ai will try to understand this question very quickly, so it can help you to understand, okay, the rule for this question of this code. So it can help the dentist can use the PMS more efficiently. Okay, so next part is the feature I personally most excited about. Deno AI also have the capability to transform any text-based patient record into a very beautifully designed dental chart and professional content. So imagine the possibility that is open up for like the more easy and more effective communication between dentist and patient, because in the before, dentists need to type a lot of text-based data to record their disease. But for now, AI can help you to translate into a very beautiful chart. You can use this chart like to talk to your patient. They can understand their conditions very well. So I can also show you another video about how it works. So for example, if a dentist, like in this video, they type some text about the finding of the condition about a patient. So, and then they use the AI technology, just click one button, we will generate like the very beautiful design, the tooth chart, and also we will have the suggestion table of the treatment plan, can help the dentist to use this treatment plan to discuss with the patient. So this is a very powerful tool for dentist and patient communication. So that is Deno AI. We use this technology. We try to help the dentist. We try to help the whole dentistry to solve their problem. So I think this is the content I want to show you today. So I think next part is like the Q&A session. We can have some discussion here. Thank you.